see if it works this week, but I'm also on YouTube and Facebook, if you, just in case you can't hear me. Okay. So I want to make sure to let you know that. All right. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 apps to automate your business. And I know we definitely want to make sure we are automating our businesses to the best of our ability so that we can save time. Hey, ladies, thanks for joining me. Let me know if you have any problems hearing me. But I'm also on YouTube and Facebook, specifically because Instagram wouldn't let me be great last week. So, but I figured I'd give it another try. So, those of you that are joining me, if you could let me know your name and the name of your business. We want to know more about you and share with anybody else that is watching live or on the replay. So, today we're going to be talking about 5 apps to help you automate your business. And I'm getting messages on Instagram saying that it's a poor connection. So just in case you can't hear me, you may need to hop over to YouTube or Facebook. But to get started, my name is Sonia Harrison. I am CEO and founder of Signal Partners and of Savvy Operations Society, which is our membership. We have some people joining from the membership. That we have that allows you to, we provide resources to small businesses to help you build a solid foundation, grow your business, and then eventually scale your business. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in. But like I said, you can always say hello and let me know the name of your business and let other people know the name of your business as well, just in case they may want to reach out for some services. So when talking about automating your business, you can start anywhere with this. All right, Regina from Expert Office. She's a virtual assistant, my virtual assistant. She helps me as well. So, but when we are talking about automating your business, there are so many different apps that you can integrate. And I find that sometimes it can be overwhelming, right? Because you just have all of these different apps that you could take advantage of. And it gets confusing as to which apps you really should have in your business. So I'm going to be talking about the types of apps, and I'll give you examples of the types of apps that you could use. However, I want you to keep in mind that there are a lot, and you really need to do a needs assessment to find out specifically what features and key things your business needs. And then you can go ahead and you can pick the one that is that best suits your business. So to get started, the first app I want to talk about, and I talk a lot about, is a project management app. And the reason why I talk about a project management app is because it helps you in, number one, organizing you. And I find that that is the main thing, right? When we're talking about overwhelm and burnt out, it's usually because we don't have structure and processes, and we haven't taken the time to standardize things within our business and within our day. So the reason why I start with project management software is because, number one, it helps you to organize yourself, and you need to be organized, especially if you're talking about growing a business and growing a team. It's just really, really crucial in having in your business. So the first thing you want to do is find you a good project management software. It's going to help you to organize your day and organize the tasks that need to be done, but also you can keep track of projects and you can communicate with your team and with your clients. So project management software does a lot. Some of them cross over into other areas where you could actually use them as CRMs, which is customer relationship management tools and things like that. Some project management software that I like is ClickUp, Trello, and Asana. Those are 3 project management apps that I really like. So ClickUp is really robust. It has a lot of features that you can use within your business. Trello and Asana is really easy to use. So if you just really want something straight and to the point to help you stay organized, I would absolutely say pick one of those. Asana does have some key features that you may find beneficial as well. So you want to make sure you look at those. So like I said, the three that I use and I recommend to a lot of my clients is Asana, Trello, and ClickUp. So project management software is the first type of software that you want to take a look at when you're talking about automating your business, right? So again, I talked about it's a great opportunity to help you organize yourself, communicate with your team, keep track of projects. The other thing that I want to say you could do with a project management software, and I actually have a free course, mini training on my website, is you can make it a hub, a central hub for your business where you store a lot of information in there, right? So that, again, we're talking about organizing and making it extremely easy for you to do certain things. So project management software is the first one. The second type of app I want to talk about is a CRM, which is, I got an error over here. Um, hmm, a CRM, which is a customer relationship management software. So if you are a service-based business, you definitely want to make sure you have one of these. But even if you sell products like high-end products and you actually prospect, you have prospects and you have to follow up and things like that, you definitely want to consider a project management software. I mean, customer relationship management software. So it's not just for service-based providers. It's also for, like I said, product providers where you actually have prospects that you need to be able to follow up with and things like that. So that's the second type of app that I want to talk about that you should have within your business, right? So that's going to help you track people coming and going. That's also going to help you because these CRM softwares have gotten a lot more robust than they were, right? So for some of the people that are service-based providers, you could do things like you can do your invoicing, you could do scheduling, you could send out contracts and things like that. So like I said, they have really gotten, thanks for joining me, they have really gotten a whole lot robust, more robust. So that is the second type of app. So the first one was a project management software, and the second one was a CRM. The third one is a social media scheduler. So in this day and age, we have to have a digital presence. It's just, it doesn't matter. Even if you have a brick and mortar, you still need to have a digital presence. And a part of having a digital presence is having a social media profile, right? So whether that's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, wherever you feel you need to be, ooh, my hair, wherever you feel that you need to be, um, that's where you need to show up. However, having a social media scheduler will allow you to schedule these things in advance, right? So I talk about batching your work so you can batch content and set it up where it automatically posts. Now, the only thing you have to worry about doing is going back and doing some of the engagement, right? But it makes it a whole lot easier instead of always being in that period of last minute where, oh, I got to post. I didn't post anything. Oh, I need, you know what I mean? Because what that does is it contributes to the overwhelm and the burnout that we feel within business. So having a social media scheduler is a great idea. So some good schedulers you could use. So Canva does scheduling. So if you're a Canva fan like I am, you could use it to schedule your posts, right? So that's right in there. But also they have like Buffer and Hootsuite and Planoly. So it depends on the platform that you want to schedule your post to. That's what how I would recommend you decide. You know what I mean? So think about oh, I want to schedule to LinkedIn, Facebook. So identify those main ones that you want to schedule to. Also identify some of the features, because now what they're doing is that some of them actually have where, say, you can schedule a story to be posted. So, that's one of the features of Instagram. So think about some of the features, because some of these different platforms may actually have, they may actually have, um, features in there that you could use to schedule. So think about that as well when you are deciding what type of scheduler you want to use. Me, myself, I use Socialmonials, but this is something that I found on AppSumo. So I've talked about AppSumo, where you can get these really great deals on software. So I use that and I've liked it, you know what I mean? But I've used Buffer and Planoly and Later, and those are some great ones as well. So just think about, like I said, some of the features that you want to use. Some of them have calendars where you could actually see the grid of how your posts are going to look. So that's kind of great if you're more of a visual person. So take a look at those. But you definitely want to make sure you have a social media scheduler, because we all need to have a social media or digital presence. Um, oh, the sound went away. Ooh, I don't know, Regina. You may want to jump over to, I don't know why I keep having problems with Instagram. But you may want to jump over to YouTube or Facebook. Sorry about that. Um, Let me know if you're here, still here, if it comes back or not. Um, the fourth type of app, and this has nothing to do with service based or product based or whatever. All of us should have this, and that is a accounting software. So let me let me just send a message. Head over to uh, so because I want to make sure everybody get this. So the other type of software, so I'll already be typing while I'm doing this. But the other type of software, hey Timmy, you want to make sure you have is an accounting software. And this is for all of us, okay? So like I said, again, it doesn't matter if you are Facebook, and I'm going to go ahead and end Instagram so I'm not distracted by it. So it doesn't matter if you are a service-based provider or if you sell products, you need to have some type of accounting software. So we need to be able to track what's coming in our business and going out of our business. But the great part when it comes to automating is that being able to have those transactions from your business account automatically go into the software. Being able to have, like, when you get payments via Stripe or yay. um, Hey, expert office. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on the other side, but I was just saying the next app is an accounting software. So that's number 4, accounting software, and we all need to make sure that we have that in our business so that we can track what's coming in and what's going out of our business. But in terms of automation, the other one what you want to think about is that being able to have those transactions automatically upload from your business account into the software. Um, and then you also want to think about the different ways that you accept payment. So if you use Stripe or PayPal or Moonclerk, whatever way you accept payments, you definitely want to have that automatically come into your accounting software if possible, right? Because that's where you pick up a lot of the benefits, the more you're able to automate. That's what this whole thing is about, being able to organize and automate our business. So some different types of software that you could use. We all know QuickBooks, right? So everybody knows QuickBooks. But aside from QuickBooks, you have Wave Apps, which is one that I use. And a lot of the features that I use are the free features, so I don't really pay anything. But you have Xero and there for small businesses as well. So when you are looking at a app, like I said, you want to look at, does it directly link with your business account? Now, can you upload in most cases? Yeah, you can. Excuse me. You could definitely upload, but it'd be nice if the transactions automatically uploaded into the account. Excuse me. So you want to look at, do they interact with your bank? Do they interact with the methods of the way you take payments? So if you're using Stripe or PayPal, do they automatically allow that to come in, or can you upload? Because that makes a difference as well. And then you want to think about, how can I use this in other ways, right? So I talked about some CRMs have a way of being able to send invoices and things like that. Well, you could also send invoices through your accounting software as well. So that may be another option that you could use to send invoices and to send estimates. So Wave allows you to do estimates and invoices. And then you also want to consider, how easy is it to reconcile your accounts, right? So some of the more robust, uh, apps, they have a lot of features, but they may be a little bit more confusing. So think about that as well. So some of them have trials that you could try out just to kind of see if you like it. Definitely take advantage of that. And then, but that is the fourth app that you definitely want to have. So we talked about a project management software, CRM, and this is mostly for service-based, but not only for service-based providers, a social media scheduler, and the fourth one was an accounting software. Now, the fifth one is email marketing. So again, service-based, product-based, does not matter. You definitely want to have email marketing integrated within your business, right? This is going to help you, number one, generate more revenue. So it helps your bottom line. But the other thing it does is it helps you to engage with your audience. So they could sign up for newsletters and you can send those out, weekly, monthly, whatever you decide to do. But it's a way for you to engage with your subscribers, but it's also a way for you to automate things. So if you have a process that people have to go through where you send out emails periodically and they are timed, you can set that up in email marketing. You know what I mean? So if you're a service-based provider and you have a coaching program and you have certain things that need to go out at certain intervals, you could actually set that up within email marketing. So you can use it as a part of your workflow and you could use it for actually email marketing. So it serves a dual purpose. So you definitely want to consider that. So that's why I always say, regardless, product, service, it doesn't matter what you sell, email marketing, integrated email marketing, if that is definitely the way to go. All right. So make sure you include that. So that is the fifth app. And some of the ones that I usually recommend, and I'm getting a little hoarse, so give me a moment. The ones that I recommend, and it kind of depends on what other software you're using in your business, but three that honestly that I really, really like are MailerLite. I really like MailerLite. They have some great features. They're really easy to use and it integrates nicely with a lot of other software. Klaviyo, if you are e-commerce, I definitely recommend you check Klaviyo out because it gives you a lot of analytics, which is really useful, especially when you're doing like high volume product based type stuff. And then the third one is ActiveCampaign. So ActiveCampaign has some really cool flows, and they work with e-commerce and service-based, but I like them more for service-based. They're a little bit on the high end in terms of pricing, but if you really want to, if email marketing is your thing and you want to make it a major part of your business, you want to check it out. But for what most people need to do, I definitely recommend MailerLite, because you can get in and you can actually start sending emails and get up and going in a shorter period of time. And it's not overwhelming. So if you're not doing something right now and you are just getting started, you don't want to be overwhelmed right out of the gate. And that's what I like about MailerLite. You can kind of ease your way into it. So, and they have some really great features as well. And the pricing is truly reasonable. It really is reasonable. So those are the 5 types of apps to automate your business. So we have project management, which is number one, CRM. And again, this may not be for everyone, but definitely for service-based providers and for high-end product providers. Like if you sell products and they're really expensive, you probably go through an entire prospecting process, and a CRM would definitely help you with that. A social media scheduler, that's for all of us because we need a digital footprint. The fourth one is accounting software. Again, all of us need accounting software, so our businesses need that. And then the fifth one is email marketing, and that's for everyone. And just as a plus, when we're talking about automating and connecting software and things like that, you want to check out Zapier, because there are times where you may have these different software and apps within your business and they don't talk to each other. So I try to get people to find innate connections, right? So if I'm using Wave app, like one of the things that I talked about, does it connect with Stripe? So anytime someone makes a payment via Stripe, that payment automatically comes over to Wave app. Well, if they don't allow that, you could create a Zap that automatically says, okay, someone joined the SOS membership and they made a payment. Now that payment is going to come across over to Stripe, right? So, and not making it too convoluted, but Stripe sends the payment, they deduct their fee, they send the payment to my bank account, and then the information comes over from my bank account, and then it also comes from Stripe and it captures the fees and all of that stuff like that. So it just makes everything a whole lot smoother. So Zapier is a plus, plus, plus. It wasn't on the top 5, but when we're talking about automating, we can't not without talking about Zap. So that would be my other thing. And then for those of you that are really interested in email marketing and you want some pro tips, I am doing a 6-week series that kicks off this week. So you see it scrolling down the bottom. You can join my text list. And then, oops, I made a mistake. It says text time, but you want to text email. You want to text email because that'll put you on the email list. I have a couple of different lists. So if you text email to 954-513-4555, you're going to be enrolled to get some weekly pro tips. And like I said, I'm kicking it off this week. So the first one will go out tomorrow. So you have to be on either my text list or my email list in order to get this information. So if you have, does anyone have any questions? I'm sorry about the whole Instagram thing, but thank you for popping in on YouTube. Do you have any questions that I can answer for you now? Any questions maybe about different types of apps or anything like that? Okay, I don't see any in the comments. So if you have any questions, you can always drop them on YouTube in the comments, or you could drop them in the Facebook group, and I'll be sure to stop back by and answer them. But thank you so much for joining me here. And I just love being able to share this information. So again, you want to stay connected, go ahead and join the text group, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great